There are several categories of Christmas firs: traditional firs, cut firs, bald firs, and potted firs. The best-selling firs, it must be acknowledged, are the cut firs. Among the cut firs there are several categories. The most well-known is the spruce, which loses its needles. Then we have other species like the noble fir, which does not lose its needles. We also have firs, nobilis, blue fir types. The downside of cut firs is that they require support to keep them standing properly indoors. One can also find water reserves in order to keep their fir, the spruce, longer without losing its needles. Now let's move on to potted firs. These are firs that, for some, have been grown in pots, like this one. It has even been repotted. It has remained above ground. In this category, we will find a multitude of firs that are typically found in pots at nurseries. Another category is the fir grown in semi-buried pots. These are spruces that are being cultivated. So we have spruces, and we also have other species, the noble fir or the Nordmann fir. They are grown in a pot which is buried, and at Christmas time on December 1st, they are uprooted with the roots and the pot is kept. You can even replant this type of fir, this type of spruce. There are also bald firs. In fact, these are firs that have been planted in pots with few roots, uprooted without soil, tied with a string and covered with a little soil on top to maintain moisture. The advantage is that they last longer inside the apartment. The downside is that these are firs that in any case deserve composting, just like the cut firs after the holiday season is over. If you are considering planting a nice conifer in your garden, why not choose the holiday season? To ask your nursery, and less often at garden centers, for a conifer in mode. That is to say, it is a tree that has been grown in the ground. The roots have been extracted all around, so it is nicely shaped with a root ball that will allow you to plant it and have a beautiful tree in your garden, a tree that you will plant just after the holiday season, provided that you do not bring it inside so that it does not dry out. You leave it, for example, on your balcony. Know that behind every Christmas tree there is a professional. These are trees that have been specially cultivated for the holiday season, and in no case have these Christmas trees been taken from the forest.